Hi, my name's Jared Drake, and I'm going to talk to you about making a horror movie with low-budget special effects. Typically in horror movies, you need blood. To do blood well is actually a little more difficult than you would think. Some people just go out and get ketchup and think they could squirt ketchup and it looks like blood. But film and video actually captures red a little differently than your eye does, and which is why oftentimes blood tends to look brighter and goofy and fake in horror films, or bad, poorly done horror films. So try and keep the blood a little darker than what you think it would normally be. If you want to do a throat slit, meaning somebody gets their throat, what you can do is go out and get some clay and some surgical tubing. Take the tube, wrap it with clay, and cut a slit right there in the clay that looks like a throat slit. Just take a knife and cut it, and maybe you may have to mold it and shape it. And there'll be a little wound-looking slit there right at the end of the tube. Then what you do is you attach the clay to the person's neck, and you run the tube around their back and put some type of syringe at the bottom of the tube. And as you cut to the person, maybe you're seeing this, and you're seeing the guy that's attacking me right here, his face, as he goes, "Huh!" And then you cut around this way, so then you're seeing me like you are now, and I'm going, "Ugh!" And the person behind me is taking the syringe and squirting it, "Ugh!" And that's where the blood comes squirting out. That's a cheap way to do the throat slit. What you got to do, obviously, when you put the clay on, you got to then have your makeup artist, or if you're doing the makeup yourself, you got to blend or makeup whatever the clay, so it matches your skin. Now, another thing that's very easy to do for horror films is to clone people. Maybe you want to clone people, I don't know. Basically what you do is you lock the camera off, you shoot your subject, doing whatever it is, the action that you want he or she to do. Once it's over, you stop the camera. Then you move the subject to the other location, or in the frame. You don't move the camera, keep it locked off, don't even touch it. Hit record again, have them do it in the new space. Then you take that into post, and you take the two images, or you take the two files, the two shots, two different takes, and you basically crop them so they match up. Because you didn't move the camera at all, it should look like one image, but one of them is with the second take, which is the person moving on the one side, and the other is the person moving on the other side. I don't know if that makes sense.